Customer vendor integration. Field assignment for vendor integration. You have to select define number range for direction BP to vendor. That is, whenever I'm trying to create a business partner, once that business partner is created, the vendor should be created. So we should always select the first option. Come here, say new entries, group. This is the T100. This is the BP account group, and this is the vendor account group. So if I go here, and if I select T100, same number range, click on let me go back and just one more check. Financial accounting, account receivable, accounts payable, vendor accounts, master data, preparation for creating vendor master data. Mark this as external. So this is the error message we are getting. We'll see the other number range also. Master data, account receivable, cross application components, SAP business partner, define number range, 203. This should be internal. One should be internal, one should be external. So BP number range should be internal and the vendor account group number range should be external. Because of that, we called that error. Now we have fixed it. So let's go ahead and maintain that number range. So again, define number range assigned for direction from BP to vendor. That is, whenever I'm creating a BP, the vendor should get created. T100, T100. Now we are done. We can create a BP. Transaction code is BP only. Click on organization. Select your BP grouping from the drop-down list. Ours is T100. T100. Vendor 001. Give some address. Click on save. So it has created it. Now go to change mode. Select the role that they want to assign. So for vendors, it should be FLVN00, FLVN. So from the drop down, select this one, FLVN00. Press enter. The moment you press enter, you'll find this company code information. Select your company code. Click on this company code icon. Click on create. Sorry. Give your company code T100. T100. Where is this? Why this doesn't change now? Okay. So I have to I have to create a recon account. Okay, this is not my, so let me create one and then we'll assign. FS00. I'll create with 100, 550. 100, 550. Create on this icon. Balance sheet account. Select your account group, current liabilities. Sundry creditors account. Always select the recon as vendors. And for this one, always it's G067. Now come here and select your vendors. It's asking for language, so just give the language as EN. Now we are able to save it. So now what we do is that we will try to post, we'll buy an asset using transaction code F-90, F-90 and with vendor. So give the data as 01, 01 2021. Document type is BKR. Again, I'm just changing the posting date to 01 for our testing purpose. 31. We'll see if any numbering issue comes, then we'll try to maintain it. Give your posting key. I mean, the posting key vendor is 31. 31 is vendor credit. Suppliers by company code. Press enter. Press enter. So you're getting a missing number range because for KR the document number is 19. So you'll see that and we'll maintain it. OBS7 is a OBS7 is the transaction code. The document I'm using is KR. So it's saying 19. Go to your number information. Give your company code. Assign in. Give 19. Give 999. So I'll say from 2000 to 299. So it says that document for document KR entry is required in the document header text. So this is the document header text. Give some. Okay, it says that reference is also required. Give enter a value. Also I'm entering a value of 1 lakh. Being asset purchased. The posting key for asset is 70. 70 is debit asset because we are buying an asset. So asset what comes in. I will create a new asset and then we will assign it. The transaction code is AS01. To create an asset, give the asset class. As I said, whenever you create an asset, it is always created with the asset class. So our asset classes are plant and machinery, vehicles and building. So I'll try to select the first one, T100, press enter. Press enter. If any additional information, if any cost center you want to enter, you can enter it, but I have not created it. So that's the reason I'm not giving those details. Valuation group we don't usually use. Origin. Here we give the vendor from whom you are trying to buy those assets. Net worth tax we usually don't use it. The most important thing is depreciation areas. So you can see again, based on the asset class, the depreciation key and the useful life as always defaulted. I will say give this dates as old, and I will give the depreciation start as the date of asset when we are buying it. So I'm just click on save. So the asset is 20. So I will come here. Where is asset, the new asset? So this is the asset. You can see the number as 20. Transaction type, if I press enter, it says enter a transaction type. So for external asset acquisition, the standard transaction type is 100. Select that, press enter. Click on simulate and post it. You can see the document has been posted. Click on document, display, and click on. So this is the normal entry, that is vendor account debit, asset account debit to vendor account for 1 lakh. But if you want to see how this values are updated in asset, so we'll see a new tab, asset accounting. Click on here. So you can see this entry, the bottom entry is called as operational entry, that is this has been posted sundry creditors account credit to sundry creditors account credit and the debit account is going to technical clearing account. So 2010 is our technical clearing account. The entry is technical clearing account debit to sundry creditors account. And similarly, if we see at the zero, so zero is our main reading ledger. For that it has posted as asset account debit to technical clearing account. So in this case, this technical clearing account is credited here and it is debited here. It is debited here, it is credited here. So it is getting knocked off. The only entry left to be left behind is asset account debit to vendor. So these two, here this 210 is credited and here this 210 is debited. So debit and credit is getting knocked off. The only entry would be left behind is asset account debit. That is, this is 220. That is our main asset to credit to Sunday creditors account. So this is how. Yeah, hello. Yes, Vasavi.
Actually, మనం డెబిట్ చేసింది 02 ఇచ్చారు కదన్నా మీరు ఏదో అసెట్ కింద అది
ఇది టెక్నికల్. ఓకే, ఐ విల్ జస్ట్ షో యు వన్ మోర్ టైం.
ఇంకొకసారి
I will go to the path. Usually if you say that if they work on asset, this is the entry they will be asking you. So just try to understand that entry.
Okay.
If I go to asset accounting, financial accounting, asset accounting, technical clearing account for integrated asset acquisition, define technical clearing account for integrated asset acquisition. So click on this. So my chart of account is T200 and I've assigned this GL account to 2010. So this is the entry that cannot hurt. That is, the initial entry would be technical clearing account debit. You see the 70 is debit and the vendor account is getting credited. And at the same time, for each of this ledger group, you can see this at the ledger group, it has posted. This is my asset account, that is 220 is my asset account, and it has credited this 210, that is my asset clearing account. So the entry would be, first entry would be technical clearing account debit to vendor. This is 210, so technical clearing account debit to vendor. And next the entry would be asset account debit to technical clearing account. If you see this 220, this is coming from my if I go to this assign GL accounts, if I select my select your chart of accounts, click on this account determination, and we are using T1000. So select your T1000, click on this balance sheet accounts, select your depreciation area, and click on this icon. This is the entry. So from here, so this is nothing but APC content is whenever you buy an asset, what GL account should get updated. So I said this account should get updated. Now we see here the same account is getting updated, 220. So asset account debit to technical clearing account, and the other entry would be technical clearing account debit to vendor. To this technical clearing account is only for knockoff. I mean, just to post this entry, we have SAP has suggested that that in S4HANA, in any of the versions, this technical clearing out define, and this is how the entry will get posted. So if I go here and if I select, so you can see this is my document currency and company code currency are same. So therefore, you will see the same values. But if I select USD, it will convert that value into USD also and showing it. And similarly, if you see this, if you see that we have defined three currencies, so you can see the same currencies in INR, USD, and Euro. And one more thing, if I select my accounting principle as T200, so here okay, this should be TT. Just hold on. So T100 is my local accounting principle. You can see TT is my local accounting principle. Therefore, when I selected my accounting principle as T100, it is calling up TT. And if I go back and select my accounting principle as T200, it's calling up 0L. So with this, what is happening? You are posting only one entry, that is you're buying an asset, but at the back end, it's updating both your dealing ledger and non-dealing ledgers because we have to show both the values, the asset values as per your local books of accounts and as per your US GAAP, that is as per your group reporting. So this value will update your local, this 0 will update your leading ledger and TT will update your non-leading ledger. So in order to accommodate postings, this is how the system would be posting the entry. That is, it will call up a technical clearing account, and based on that, it will post an entry both in your leading ledger, that is 0L, and also post an entry in your non-leading ledger. But at the time of posting, I never mentioned anything. I just posted an entry, and at the back end, the system has posted these values both under 0L and both under TT. See, whenever I posted, I've not selected any ledger group, but based on our configuration settings that whatever we did, it has differentiated the values because since you have to maintain two set of books of accounts, one as per your knowledge, as per your US GAAP, and one as per your local GAAP. So when the business checks the values in your TT, they will see this value, and when they see the ledger group as 0L, they will be seeing the values of the other values. That is values as per T200, that is 0. So based on the backend configuration, these entries are getting updated. So if I go back and see if you want to see the asset values, the transaction code is AW01N. If you press enter and give your asset, you're gonna see you can see from which vendor we have bought it. So if it was the vendor number was vendor 001, you can see which GL account, what is the plan, what kind of asset is that, plant and machinery GL account, and you can also see the asset number, the GL account against which has been posted. So 200 is my plant and machinery account. So you can see those details, and if you click on this, and you'll see this the values, the depreciation values, both as per your accounting principles. Since we are using two accounting principles, one as per US GAAP and one as per Indian GAAP, you can see you can see since we have used three currencies, that is local currency, group currency, and hard currency, it will show you values in your INR, USD, and Euro. So in case you have used only one, it will show only in one currency. If you have used in two currencies, it will show only two currencies. See, in our case, we wanted to see values in three currencies, so it's showing us the values in three currencies. And since we have used two accounting principles, it is showing the values in two accounting principles. In case you have used only one, it will show only in one value. So if you select select that line, I mean under which accounting principle you want to see, click on the posted values. So it will give you uh, how this asset has been acquired. You can see the asset value date is 1/1 and the amount is 1 lakh and the transaction type is 100. So from here you can understand, if you come here you will understand how this asset has been acquired, whether this was acquired internally or externally. If it is transaction type is 100, it means you should always remember, you should always say that asset is acquired outside, that is we have bought that asset. If it is acquired internally, that is through internal order, it would be a different, there would be a different transaction type, and you don't have to remember the transaction type. Based on the posting, you will get an error, and from there you can see what is the appropriate transaction type. You have to just enter that. But in general, if they ask usually what is the transaction type for asset acquisition, you can say the transaction type is 100 and 200 is for sale. For example, you are selling your asset. If I go further down, 200. Asset retirement without revenue. So if you are retiring an asset without revenue, it is 200, and it would be with customer also. 1 minute, we'll see that also. You don't have to remember. The only when you are trying to enter a transaction, say retirement with revenue is 2110. So when you are selling to any customer, in that transaction type you have to use it 210. So this is how the asset will first be posted. The moment the asset gets posted, you can see under the posted values, bottom you can see the planned ones. So this is nothing but this is what the system has computed the depreciation for each month. So we have 12 months. For each month, the system has computed the depreciation, and this depreciation is calculated based on the depreciation key. So uh, let me open an Excel sheet, and then we will see once the computation, whether that computation is correct or not, and then we will post the depreciation for this asset. 1 minute, let me open an Excel. It should have shown the other values, but it's not showing. But you also try to configure, you should be able to see by default all the asset values. I mean, since they're based on the asset useful life, you will see the for 2022, 23, 24, 25. If it is 10 years, for the next 10 years, you will see by default the values. Uh, Let me open an Excel sheet. If I open that Excel sheet, so we have two depreciation keys. One is straight line and one is WDV. So straight what we are saying is that in as per US GAAP or as per Indian GAAP, it has to calculate depreciation straight line, and as per other GAAP, it has to compute it as WDV. So we'll see based on what configuration settings, what value has been computed. So if I go back to my, let me close this few, this we have already posted, right? Okay. So come here, select on this one. The second tab, it will take you to display master data. So select your depreciation areas. So you can see T001 is the depreciation key. And we have two depreciation keys, T001 and T002. So I'll just put T001 here and T002. T002. And for one, the life is 10 years. The useful life, you can see it's 10 years. And for T02 is 5 years. 10, 5. I'll go back. SPRO, IMG. We'll see the depreciation key and then we will come back and see the computation part. Financial accounting. Accounts, asset accounting. Depreciation. Indian depreciation key. So we'll see the first depreciation key, that is T100. So T100. So T100 is straight line. Click on assignment of calculation methods. So here you can see the period, the base method, the period control, everything is T01. And in the multi-level method, I specified that we'll be specifying the rate. So since it is straight line, that is every month, every year, the depreciation would remain same. So we'll not be giving a percentage. So we'll see that. So T01, we'll see what if whether we have maintained percentage or not. We'll just go here, calculation methods, multi-level method, and select T01. So you can see I have not mentioned the percentage. So because this is a straight line, so for straight line, based on the life of the asset, the depreciation should be calculated. So we'll go to our Excel sheet and it is 10 years. The asset value is 1 lakh. So depreciation per year would be so every year the depreciation would be 10,000 and depreciation per month, because in asset accounting will post depreciation per month. So we will see how much it will come is 10,000 by 365, because we have 365 days. So this is the depreciation per month. So in January we have 31 days, so equal to 31 into 849.315. So this is the depreciation that system should post. We'll see if similar value is coming or not. Let me go to AW01N. So this is 10,843. It's coming as 833.33, and for us it is coming as January is 31 only, right? 849 is coming. But if you see it overall, it's coming to 10,000. But it's per day only. So let me see. 365. $831. 1 minute. We'll see this calculation 1 minute. But at overall end, it is matching. That is, it's computing 10,000 for the whole year. But usually it does. I mean, in ECC it used to does per day. So 10,000 is the per month. So if I divide by 365 days, that is in a year we have 365 days. So if I divide that value, I should get, this is the per day value, and for January we have 31 days. So if I multiply with 31, equal to 31. So this should be the value. We'll see why that values can differ. But similarly, if I see for WDV, that is return on value, it's coming as 20,000. That is. So if we'll see this, what is the percentage I maintained for WDV. Just let me go back. For T02, that is for WDV, I have maintained the percentage as 20. So on 10 lakhs, on 1 lakh, it will compute 20%. That is 1 lakh into 20%. So that is 20,000. So here you can see the system also computed 20,000. We'll do the same calculation, equal to 20,000 by 12 by, that is for whole year. So 365 into 31 days. It comes to 1698. Planned depreciation. It's building only, right? Concept buildings only, right? Nice. There's a small variance. Let me, give me a minute. I have posted the depreciation for this asset, that is for buildings to test. Therefore, it has clubbed the period 1 and period 2 values. Therefore, if I add 1667.37, it's coming to 333. What I will do is that I will just create one more asset. And 1 minute. I'll just create one more asset. Let me show that it will not be confusion. We'll use vehicles. Plus 101 and dash 90. I will use 70. I'll give that asset. 100. The asset acquisition. Click on save. Go to AW01N. AW01N. So this is my asset. And now if I see it has come. Why is it as I have not posted the depreciation, but it's showing 9, 10, 11, 12. How is it possible? Did someone did any changes to my settings? Up till now it was working fine. Periods have been changed. How is it possible? System has calculated 2000 here, and as per it, it should be how. Wait, something has happened. 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. Did somebody exclude depreciation? Yeah. Okay. We were seeing up till 1 to 12, but now it's showing only 9 to 12. Did somebody did any changes? Why it's added up? It has added up till current month, that is September month. It is added out and showing the whole value. But till morning it was showing per month. I'm just confused. Did somebody change any settings? I've dash 30 SPR. P29. Yes, my first name. There's only one entry. I'm still confused here. Up till now it was showing 1 to 12, but it has now changed to 9 to 12. And why that happened? It has just summed up with, I mean, it's not an issue. If you add 166.57, 166.67, 166.67 into 9, it comes to 1500.3. So this is that value. But I'm still not able to understand why it has shown, why it's not showing 1 to 12, because just few minutes back it was showing. Now it has changed automatically when I just posted an asset. Okay, so I will just see that to post the depreciation, the transaction code is AFAB. If I go here and if I enter /n AFAB is a transaction code to execute the depreciation run. So this is the program which the business would be executing on a day, on a month end. So they will just select the period. I'll just try to select 01. And if you don't give accounting principles, it will post for both T100 and T200. Just select the test run and click on execute. Click on yes. So it will show it's showing that for T200 it's showing the accounting principle, and for T100 showing this is the value that is going to be posted as the depreciation. If you click on this icon, this message log, if there are any errors, 3 fixes a process express. Someone has executed it, I don't understand. But now the values has changed. But this is the place you will come here. The business would come here. They would select they would give the accounting principles. If they want to post per accounting principle, they will give the posting period. If it is since I have not posted for my posting period 1, I have select that 1. And before doing the test, before doing a final run, the business user will select the test run and they will click on execute. If there are any errors, they will able to find under this depreciation log. You will see some errors. If it is it is green, it means that we don't have any errors. But if it is errors, it will show in red. And if you click on this, it will show you the error messages. So since there's no errors, what I can do is that I can remove this test run and click on execute. Just remember that if I click on execute, it will give me a message saying the processing can carry on in background mode. That is, you cannot run in foreground, you have to run in background, the depreciation posting. So select this program, click on execute in background. It will pop up a screen, press LP01 and click on continue. Click on continue. Click on immediate, that is I want to execute this job immediately, and click on save. This would be done automatically by the system. You don't have to don't have to do these things. The moment you in production system, the moment you click on background, this would be done automatically. So click on SM37. This is the transaction code to view your jobs. So click on execute. Click on refresh. So you can see if I just filter it based on the time. So this was the last run. So select this log, click on this spool, click on this program name and click on all spool list. So it is giving that depreciation is posted. If you want to see further the spools, not this one, click on the other spools. This is for 25853. It's giving us the breakup, and it shows that for T200 and T100 has posted this values. If I go back to my Assect master record /NAF03, click on the asset values, click on posted values. Why it's not showing? Created running test run. 1 minute. /N AFAB. I have not removed the test run, sorry. I'll just do it one more time. Select this test run, uncheck this test run, click on this detail log, and click on execute. Program, execute in background, NP01, click on continue, immediate, and save. Go to same thing SM37, click on execute. So this is the latest one that has been posted. Click on all school. This one containment. It says it was already posted, but I don't see in my AW01 and in my Assect master. But let me just check now. Now it is showing. You will see for few assets it's showing. So this is how it's gonna show. That is where the depreciation is run. It will show as posted. If you select this and click on this icon, double click on this one. So these are the depreciation runs which I've done it for the Assect master record. These are the logs. So select these logs and then you will see the entries there. You can see this is the document number with which the asset has been the depreciation posted. If you open this the under company code 9T100 this document number, you will see the depreciation posting. That is, if I open this document MP03, click on this 902, that is a document number. If I press enter, you can see this is the entry that is posted. That is 75 is 10510 is my accumulated depreciation account, and my depreciation my asset account, my depreciation expense account is 40530. That is the depreciation account debit to accumulated depreciation account. And here also the entry is depreciation account debit to accumulated depreciation account. And how this GL is getting picked up? If I go to SPRO, if I go to SPRO, IMG, financial accounting, asset accounting, integration. If I go back to assign GL accounts, select account determination, give the account determination for buildings, balance sheet accounts, select and click on depreciation. So here this entry, so 10530 is your accumulated depreciation and your depreciation entry is 40530. So based on this setting, this GL accounts are getting picked up. So whenever you do the depreciation run, the entry would be depreciation account debit to accumulated depreciation account. So this is how the entry will get posted, and it will be, and there's some issue in the system, but I have to just check it out. It would turn to posted. That is, if I go back to my AW01 and once this depreciation run is done, If I go back to posted values, this was turned to status 2 posted. It means that for first period we have posted the depreciation. If I again run the depreciation for period 2, this it will turn from planned to from posted to planned. And if you double click on that, it will take you to the logs, and then you can see the that entries in the logs. I mean, what is the postings that have been done, the entries. So this is how the business would be posting the depreciation. Uh, so from our end, we only do the configurations, the required configurations, but on the month end, they will be posting the depreciation using this transaction code AFAR. That is, and they will do the first the test run, and if there are no errors, they will execute in a planned run, and they will post that depreciation values. And the moment they post the depreciation, this will turn from planned to posted, and if you double click on this, it will take you to the logs, and then you can see the logs. I mean, how this entries was posted. It will give you those details. uh, so this is the another entry which got posted as per accounting principle. So it would be again per accounting principle wise, because we have defined two accounting principles. So it will post on a 0L1 entry, and for your for the other accounting principle, it will post another entry. If I open this document, we'll see it one more time today. I think some issues there. See, this has been posted only for this ledger TT. This is the depreciation posting for under ledger TT. So this is as per your Indian GAAP. So as per Indian GAAP, it has posted 1667, and similarly, it will post another entry for our ledger 0L. So it will be always again, it will be ledger specific posting, because since the asset acquisition is posted at the ledger level, similarly the depreciation will also posted at the ledger level. That is, for each individual ledger, it will post one depreciation entry. So at the end of the year, so whenever they're preparing the FS financial statements, they can see the asset values as well as the depreciation values as per the respective accounting principle. So ledger deed is assigned to one of the accounting principle. So when we prepare the FS financial statements, it's going to pick up this depreciation values. And when we prepare with 0L, it will be showing the asset values with the different values, because the depreciation postings are differing. As per TT, it has posted 1667, but as per 0L, it will be posting a different depreciation run. I will check that issue, why it is showing that error. We'll try to do that. We'll do one more depreciation run tomorrow, and then we'll start the FIMM integration. I think most of the things I've covered in asset accounting. The configuration part, the asset acquisition part, and the depreciation run. We'll see tomorrow. The asset posting one more, the depreciation posting one more time, and then I will start the FIMM integration part. I will just need some time to share this asset accounting document with you all. I will do some changes, and then I will share it in another one, either today or tomorrow, so that you also